So we've all heard the promise, right? Generative AI is supposed to revolutionize business. But for a lot of big companies, that promise, well, it's turned into a bit of a mess. It's this chaotic scramble of different tools. The outputs are all over the place, and don't even get me started on the compliance headaches. So the real question is, how do you get from all that chaos to a real, actual competitive advantage? Let's talk about how to build that bridge.
And this is really the central question for so many teams right now, isn't it? You're using these incredible new tools, but instead of seeing streamlined success, you're just getting more meetings, more confusion, and frankly, a lot more risk. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, then you're definitely in the right place.
The root of this whole problem really lies in what you could call AI's enterprise gap. It's this major disconnect between what these incredibly powerful AI models can do and what large, complex businesses like yours actually need them to do.
Now, I bet this slide looks painfully familiar to a lot of you. You know the drill. Critical details from a 6-hour workshop just vanish into thin air. Every single question spawns another meeting, and suddenly a project that should take days is stretching into weeks. Your legal and compliance teams become total bottlenecks because they have to manually review everything. And the work itself? It's completely inconsistent because there's no system, no institutional memory. The real cost here isn't just wasted time. It's losing deals to competitors who are just plain faster.
Okay, so to solve this, we really need to reframe how we think about AI. And probably the best way to do that is with a really simple but powerful analogy: the brain versus the operating system.
So think of platforms like ChatGPT or Claude as the brain. They are absolutely brilliant general-purpose reasoning engines. I mean, they can answer questions, they can draft your emails, they can write code. They are fantastic for making one person more productive. And that's a great start. But here's the thing, a brain all by itself can't run a company.
And that's exactly where the operating system comes in. This is Level 42. Now, it's not a replacement for the brain. It's an AI-powered orchestration platform that sits right on top of it. It basically gives that powerful brain a playbook, a clear set of rules and workflows to turn its raw intelligence into structured, repeatable, and governed business value. This cable just lays out the difference so clearly. With GenAI alone, what do you get? Unstructured text in a chat window. But with the Level 42 system, you get a structured, governed business document, like a statement of work. There's zero governance with a standalone tool. With the system, you get full audit trails. Every time you use ChatGPT, you're starting from scratch. Level 42, on the other hand, reuses proven patterns from past projects. So the bottom line here is crucial. You go from these small, incremental productivity gains to a true, compounding competitive advantage.
So how does this actually work? How do you make that leap from just unstructured conversations to these valuable, repeatable assets? Well, the whole process is built on 4 key steps. It all starts with capture. The system is literally listening to your client meetings, your workshops, even sifting through your emails. Then, it structures all of that input, automatically generating things like business requirements documents or project charters, and it does it in your company's specific format. Next, it applies governance, which means it's enforcing your templates and regulatory frameworks, like GDPR or HIPAA. And finally, and this is the real magic, it reuses that knowledge. It creates an institutional memory, so every single new project gets to benefit from the wisdom of all the projects that came before it.
And the platform does all this with over 50 specialized modules. Now, these aren't just abstract concepts. These are purpose-built tools designed to create specific, high-value documents. So whether it's generating a project charter, managing a risk register, or automating a change management plan, there's a module designed to handle that exact workflow with total precision. But look, at the end of the day, this isn't just about making better documents. It's about building a powerful, new competitive advantage for your entire organization. The potential impact here is massive. We're talking about up to 10x efficiency gains. Now, I know that number sounds bold, so let's break down exactly how a system like this can deliver that kind of value. Okay, take your sales cycle. Today, it might take weeks to get from that first discovery call to a formal proposal. With Level 42, the system can listen in on that call and automatically generate a polished statement of work in just a matter of hours. You can get back to the client while their interest is red hot, which can dramatically increase your win rates.
And what about your best practices? Right now, they probably live in the heads of your senior people, right? With this system, every successful project automatically codifies those best practices, making them the standard, accessible template for everyone, even your junior team members. All of a sudden, quality becomes consistent right across the board.
And for anyone in a regulated industry, this is an absolute game changer. Manual compliance checks are slow and incredibly risky. The system just automates it. Compliance frameworks are built in, they're enforced on every document, and a full audit trail tracks every single decision. It makes you audit-ready from day one.
So what's the impact of that? A roughly 70% reduction in the compliance workload. This frees up your expert legal and review teams to do high-value strategic work, and it systematically lowers your company's risk profile.
Now, all of this sounds impressive, I know, but the philosophy here is really simple. Seeing is believing. It's all about proof, not just promises.
And the real-world impact is clear. As Amy Goldsmith, who's a partner at a major law firm, points out, the core value here is putting AI in practice with guardrails. This is all about making AI safe, reliable, and actually effective in a real business context.
And this is exactly why the first step isn't a sales call, it's a free proof of concept. You bring a real project, and in under 48 hours, you walk away with a real, usable requirements document. You get access to all the AI-generated materials in a clear roadmap, and it's all with zero obligation.
And just to be crystal clear, there's no software purchase, and there's absolutely no sales pressure. The entire goal is to deliver real results and prove the value on one of your actual challenges. This is about showing you the transformation, not just pitching it.
So, this really leaves us with one final question to think about for your organization. Is your AI just a clever answer engine for individuals, or are you ready to build it into a true strategic growth engine for your entire company? The choice is yours.